Alright, y'all, so we got a video obviously with the overload gear for Grave, but before we do that, I want to just do a few two multis on obviously Cinderella's banner, since I have that. I have not pulled any other dudes. I have not actually pulled Cinderella from this anniversary. I actually painted her, and I've done summons and summons and summons, and I've still yet to pull one, a dupe, and two SSRs in general. Like, what is going on? I don't mind if I get Phantom. I'm really don't care if I get Phantom or not, but at this point, what's going on? Where's my Cinderella dupe? And yeah, still no gold, and this game wants me to fund them, right? Alrighty, YouTube, it's your boy Zxous, and we are finally here with the complete fully overload. Somebody let me know what this song is as well. Dan, let me know, because this is a fire song. That's a fire song. Let me know the name of that song down below. But we're doing the full overload gear showcase for Grave. We're on my boy Dan's account, and yeah, we're going to be doing the showcase. Now, she's not leveled up on the overload gear, and I think I could level her up. I should ask Dan if I can, but we do have the overload gear. We got crit rate, ammo capacity. I mean, can I re-roll these two? Ooh, no, probably not. Hit rate, defense, elemental damage, which is fine. Ammo capacity, which is fine, and then hit rate, crit rate, and defense, which is, I guess, fine. It's not perfect, right? We're not trying to get a perfect set for Grave here, but we are getting her with the overload gear effects and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna message Dan a bit, ask him what we can do with this or whatever, and then I'm gonna do the overload gear showcase for Grave. So make sure you guys subscribe and like if you guys are enjoying the content. Sorry I did not upload yesterday. I made a community post. Your boy's head was hurting real bad, and your boy, you know, they needed the day off as well, right? I've been uploading 3 videos a day from the beginning of this anniversary till now. I've been trying to put out enough content for you guys, so I hope you guys enjoy it all. But let's get into the video. Alrighty, y'all, so yeah, we're here showcasing the Grave. What we have is 555, but I was told I could level up to 10. I'm not gonna do that for Grave. I don't know if I should right now or whatever. We're gonna just try 555. We did reroll some of this, so we ended up getting crit damage here. It was better than whatever was there before. I think it was just crit rate before. I know crit rate is like helpful and stuff, but if we don't crit, then we don't crit. If we get a crit, then we get crit damage buff, right? So it's kind of like better to go crit damage. This we got pretty good. We got ammo capacity, attack percent, and elemental damage. This is a really good piece right here for Grave, especially since she's a DPS supporter, right? And then here we have ammo capacity, crit rate, and then here we just have ammo capacity, right? I could change it. I don't think we need that much ammo capacity, if you want me to be honest, but we'll just leave it how it is. So let's go ahead and build up Grave with some other characters and see how it's looking for her. All right, so this is the team I have. I got Asuka, Modernia, Red Hood, D-Killer Wife, and then Grave, overload gear. Let's go ahead and see what this looks like. Red Hood is the only one who's not type advantage here. Now, you don't necessarily need to run Grave with these fire characters, but obviously her being fire and Asuka, Ray, for example, buffing up fire characters is going to be helpful, right? These going to be helpful here too because she gives the pierce effect, and then obviously Red Hood has the pierce effect permanently, so it's kind of like you kind of have to, if that makes, not have to, but like she has the pierce effect the whole time. You might as well capitalize off of it. What is our burst skill at, or our damage at for Grave though? Because we're looking at damage right now. She's at 3 million. Okay. Oh, okay. 3 million to what? I'm so curious. She's type advantage here, overload gear, to 18 million. I mean, it's cool. I mean, it's nothing too crazy there. Like, I don't expect Graves to go from like 3 million to like 50 million, right? I don't. But I do think Grave being able to use her burst skill every burst rotation is why you're going to notice Grave putting up very high numbers at the end, right? Like, in 2 burst rotations. If this was like a burst 3 character who was using her burst skill every burst rotation and was doing that, then yeah, I think like that's good, right? She's doing this every burst rotation. Mind you, she's still supporting the team. Like, look at Red Hood, look at Modernia. Modernia is not really getting that much of a buff from Grave, but she is getting buffed, right? But look at Grave's number, like 44 million. That's the reason why I feel like Grave is so good, because she's a burst 2 supporter who's doing little damage, but she's doing it every burst rotation, rather than her being like a burst 3 who's doing it every other burst rotation. So if she's just doing let's say she's doing 18 million every burst rotation, that's gonna add up, right? If we do 18 million every burst rotation, but we use 10 burst rotations, that's 180 million damage Grave is doing within the battle, and that's good for a supporter. All right, a burst 2 supporter, that's very good damage. So no matter how you look at it, I think Grave is a fantastic character on the team. I am probably going to use her with these Pierce characters rather than trying to replace Crown, just because she's not better than Crown. But when it comes to these Pierce characters, like look what she's doing for Red Hood, right? Even Modernia is getting a buff from Asuka and stuff, and Red Hood is way, or not Red Hood, Modernia is way stronger when you don't use her burst skill, right? But she's still getting buffed from everybody on the team, right? Like, the only thing I don't like about Grave is this low overheat mechanic. She doesn't get this part of her overheat till the last like few seconds of her first burst rotation. Look, I'm gonna head to 4 seconds and we're still not gonna have it, right? Look, we're at 4 seconds and I still don't have the second part of that overheat. Heck, even 3 seconds. I still don't have it, right? So the only thing I don't like is that you get this last part for like the last second, less than 2 seconds of a burst rotation. And the reason why is because what you have to do is you have to enter the burst or the overheat 2, and then you have to shoot 60 times again, right? Because it says you have to be an overload 2 or whatever, or overheat 2 status, and then shoot 60 times. So you literally have to get into this status. You have to shoot 90 times, essentially 90 bullets in order to get these activated. And then if we shoot, and then boom, you're gonna notice, I think it's here now, right? It's still not even here. That's crazy. Okay, now less than a second or whatever. It's still not here. Wow. Okay, surely it's here now, right? There it is. Like, you see how stupid that is? You literally get it for a second, and then the moment the burst rotation ends, now it's gone. And that's what I think is so silly to me. Now it's gone, because you only get it for during the burst skill. You only get it for during the burst skill. This has to be active while you have this. It's so silly to me. It really is. But she is going into her burst skill like often, so I guess it's fine. But in reality, it's not the best, right? But 105 million. She has type advantage, but even not type advantage, I still think she's doing pretty good damage. She does lose her HP, but she heals herself back up all the time, right? Like, that's her whole point. When I guess she's like reloading or whatever, and the steam is coming out of her, she's healing. I like the way they've been making some of these characters though, right? They've been really doing very good with the designs of these characters, right? Like, she heals when all the steam comes out her, right? That's so cool. I like freaking, I know it sounds silly, but Rapunzel, the free-to-play Rapunzel, I like how you have to hold her attack where she's basically charging up and like praying to give you the buff, right? I kind of like the like realism in these characters' designs and stuff like that. But yeah, obviously I'm surprised Modernia doing the most isn't really surprising. She doesn't have the pierce effect, but she's getting buffed by everybody, so right. And she does do a lot of damage when you're not using her burst skill. Like, it's just the reality. It's just how it is, right? You could use her burst skill and still get a lot of damage, but there has to be a certain amount of enemies for it to actually do something. But 161 million from Grave, type advantage as a burst 2 support character, I would say is pretty good, right? I would say it's pretty good. And again, she's doing 100k per normal attack, crits, no even core hits, just crits, like free. That's what she's doing free, right? So her overall ending number is what? Let's see what her overall ending number is. Her overall ending number is 175 million, which is literally half of Red Hood's damage, right? Do I like that? Yeah, I do. I do like the fact that that's how that is, right? I like that the burst 2 support is doing half the damage of the main DPSs, right? A sub DPS, right? It's almost like she's a sub DPS, right? You're getting sub DPS damage out of a sub DPS, right? So I think 175 million is pretty good for someone who's supporting and doing damage. And that's literally half of Red Hood's damage, which is good. So yeah, I do think Grave is a fantastic character. I would say she's a top 10 character, right? Her buffs are pretty good, her damage is pretty good, her, you know, support for the team with the burst gauge filling the pierce damage, like, she's really good for the team. Really good for the team, right? And she does give herself a crazy crit rate buff, right? Oh, I want to run her on a crit damage team, actually. scratch that. Scratch that. That's not happening. But no, I do think I'm gonna just keep it short for you guys because we already seen Graves showcase and stuff like that. Like nothing is really gonna change. I don't want to redo a video with her and the same teams that I've already done and stuff like that, right? But yeah, is this gonna be my final anniversary video? No, it's not going to be for Grave or Cinderella. I could do a bit more team comp videos for them if that's what you guys want, but I feel like at this point in time, you guys and myself obviously get the gist of who these characters are gonna be paired up with, who they're good with, and all that stuff. But if you guys want more, let me know. Now it's gonna be just more like regular anniversary fun videos or whatever, but I do think Grave is a fantastic character. Her tier list video is probably already out. I do have a tier list video for her, so I don't know if that's gonna come out first or second. I might put out the Overload Gear Showcase first and then the tier list second. But I did rank her obviously before the Overload stuff, and it's obviously still the same. And then obviously another video is gonna come out today. So you guys let me know what you think. It's your boy Zxous, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And again, let me know, please let me know the name of this song. Let me know.